Where unprecedented flooding has taken more than 5,000 lives in Libya. With at least 9,000 more people still missing, officials believe the death toll will certainly rise. Meanwhile, survivors are calling on the world to send help. CBN's Mark Martin has a story.
Search teams in Libya scour streets, damaged buildings, and even the sea, looking for bodies after the deadly flooding.
This entire city has been destroyed. There are victims still under the rubble, and some are in the sea. There are bodies buried in mass graves because the cemeteries are full.
Health officials fear an outbreak of disease with a large number of bodies yet to be recovered. The city's mayor says up to 20,000 may have been swept away by the rising waters. Mediterranean storm Daniel pounded the Libyan coast Sunday night, causing the devastating flooding. 2 dams in the mountains above Derna collapsed, sending raging waters through the city, washing out entire neighborhoods. Emergency officials report that the flooding wiped out a quarter of the city. Aid workers report thousands are still missing and tens of thousands are without homes. Now residents are pleading for international help.
The United Nations, relief agencies, and the World Health Organization need to step in with aid for our city. The state alone cannot handle this. We need to be clear about that. Our resources are limited. Many have come forward to help with what they can, but we are looking for help from organizations like the United Nations.
Flood victims say the only warning was the loud explosions when the dams outside the city broke. The intense flooding showed the power of the storm, but also exposed Libya's weaknesses. Rival governments divide the country, leading to nationwide neglect of infrastructure. Local media report the dams that broke outside Derna were built in the 1970s and have not been maintained for years. Mark Martin, CBN.